We're fixing everything, and because there is always something to fix today, replacing the mortise lock, the whole mechanism, and the Euro cylinder for the locking. Now, it's not a hard job, you can do it yourself. You need a flat head screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, maybe a set of tweezers and vice grips. These two are optional. So what you're gonna need to do first, this mortise lock have a handle, so we'll need to remove the handle first. This one is very old, but depending on your one, might be a little bit different to remove the handle here. So this one, fairly easy. There is like a little pin that needs to be removed here on top. Okay, put it to the side and then pull, and this one comes out. Some of them, there is like little rings, you need to undo the ring, take the ring out, and then there is like a retaining bolt. Okay, so now we don't have a handle anymore. We need to remove the cylinder itself. To remove the cylinder, take a Phillips head screwdriver. There is a bolt that retains the cylinder. Remove the bolt, and then you need to twist a little bit the key, and this one gets out. You can see this needs to be in the 0 position, and it can be pulled out. If it's like that, you cannot pull it out. Okay, now to remove the mortise, undo here. From the time this one is so stuck in there that you need to take the bolt out. Yeah. Anyway. I need to, there we go. This one is removed. Okay, now let's get the new one. Now when you're choosing the lock, you need to know a few things. Is it left or right? This depends on this position. Some of them can be replaced, but it's easy to just buy with the correct one. How long is the face plate, so you don't need to do anything on the door. This one is 230 millimeters. How much is from the center of the lock cylinder to the front plate? And this is around 46-47 millimeters. Usually it's 50 or 30, but I know this one is so old that it's not standard. Usually it's 50 or 30. And you need to know the distance from the center of the handle to the center of the lock here. Usually is 90 or 70. Okay? It's also important, this one is not 90 and it's not 70, it's more like 80. Yeah? And it's also important to know this 165 and this 75. Now, because this one is not very standard, and I know because my neighbor changed it and he told me it's a horror story to find one like this one, I will go in the shop with the thing and we'll be looking, just comparing the sizes. Okay? You can see the problem with this lock actually is the plate here is bent, and if we zoom in into there, the lip or tongue I call it, onto the cylinder lock. It's scraping into the metal. Yeah, so that's why you need a new one. This one is good though. Look how thick everything is, but still very old. Okay, I could not find spare mortise lock because this one is not standard, and the distance between here and here is 75, and between here and here is 45. Usually standard is 30 or 50, or 50 and 70 on the top. So yeah, let's continue now. I'll put this one back. What I did onto this, it was metal was bent. You can see even now it's a little bit bent on here, but this one was very bent, and I failed it a little bit. So I'll give it a test now, and we'll see if it does work or not. Now your new one may not align 100% with the screws here, and it may not align with the door. So depending if it aligns or not, you might need to chop your door a little bit. And it's good if you need to chop it, but if it doesn't fit and it's sitting ugly, you might need to paint a little bit. This one, as you can see, is very old, so good. Good. Okay, now I need to install the barrel lock. Enter the key and the lock. Put the security bolt in. Good, so let's put definitely not the smoothest, but it will do the job for an old Asian door. Let's put the handle mechanism now. And a little pin. There is locked, let's see. Okay. Yes, good. So that's how you can replace a mortise lock, but be very careful because all the distances should be aligned. If something does not align, you might need to chop the door, move things. If it's wooden door, it's okay, but this one is not wooden, so keep that in mind. Also, here it's good to mount the surface plate, so if there is burglars, they cannot, at least not easily, damage the Euro lock here. Well, that's it. I hope the video helps, and I'll see you on to the next one. Bye bye.